Hey, have you watched the new season of The Boys?
No.
Well, they're always watching us.
Where? Right there?
All the way over there.
And now, Insider News from the Madison Chick-fil-a studio.
Welcome to Insider News in the Madison, Georgia Chick-fil-A studio, Morgan County High School. It's December 6th. I'm Elijah.
And I'm Wyatt. For starters, we went out and asked students about how their Thanksgivings were and what they ate. We have an interesting weather report from yours truly, and some information on how the football boys felt about the season.
And make sure to stay tuned for the end of the show for some wrestling highlights.
But before we get into all that, we have some announcements.
What to do, Gangaloo? I'll start us off with a quick reminder that all lunch fees are due by December 19th if you don't want to take your exams. Also, hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving break, because I know I did, with a plus of some good food. Anyways, there isn't much happening next week as the semester wraps up, but there is an upcoming opportunity to register for the SAT and ACT, and I'm sure you know by now, but I'll tell you anyway. The ACT can be registered for on myact.org and the SAT at asat.org. And don't forget that the SAT is a digital test and the ACT is paper and pencil. Now to Zay with Fact of the Week.
Did you know that your brain is constantly eating itself? Ew. Scientists have made a huge discovery on how insufficient sleep allows the brain to go zombie on itself. If you didn't know that, well, here you go. Bye.
I would also like to congratulate senior Reese McPherson, who has published her first novel, Every Hidden Secret, which you can purchase by scanning the QR code on screen. Now before I hand it off to Wyatt, here's the weather report.
Today's weather is going to be pretty cold again, as you can tell, with a low of 24 and a high of 50. So if you're planning on doing any outside activities, make sure to wear an extra layer of clothes so you don't get too cold. Now, back to me in a warmer environment.
Thanks, Elijah, and me, of course. To start off this week's sports, we have a junior varsity boys, varsity girls, and varsity boys basketball game tonight at Greene County at 4:30, and a swim meet here in the Aquatic Center at 5 p.m. Before we move on with further news, make sure to congratulate our varsity football team on fighting their best fight and hitting the Elite Eight for the first time since 1968 during the playoffs. Speaking of football, we sent out our cameras to get some information on how the players felt about the season.
Here comes the ball!
So it was a good season for us. It's obviously, as a lot of people know, it was our best season in 60-plus years. And we didn't quite have the season we wanted defensively, but we had a record-breaking offensive year. Jalen Elder actually ended up having the number 7 receiving year in the history of Georgia football, right behind Travis Hunter, so that was exciting. For next year, we're bringing back 8 starters on defense and 9 on offense, so we hope to be really, really good again. And hopefully we can even surpass what we were able to do this year. So thank you to all of those that came out and supported us, administration, fans, teachers, and we're hoping to have another great season and maybe even bring home our first state championship since 1962. Go Dogs.
I thought the season went great. I mean, we made it to the 3rd round, which is like the first time in 30 years. We have a really young team, a bunch of upcoming seniors, and the seniors this year were great. They really helped us out, really led us. I think next year will be really good. We have a bunch of players returning, and I think that we'll be able to make a run and do just as good as we did this year.
You guys did an amazing job, and thank you, Gail. However, junior varsity basketball girls better be ready for tomorrow afternoon because they have a game against Banks County starting at 12 p.m., so make sure to wish them luck and help them get the amazing win. We also had a wrestling meet this past Tuesday, and their next meet will be tomorrow, and we gladly got some footage of that. Good job, wrestlers. That was a pretty cool looking meeting. However, 9th grade basketball boys have a game on the 11th, which is Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Make sure to come to the game a bit early to secure a seat, just in case. Seems to be all about basketball this week because our junior varsity basketball girls are back at it again with a game on the 12th, which is Thursday against Jackson at 5:30 p.m. Make sure to come out for the game as well and support the girls. Sadly, that is it for this week's sports. Stay tuned for the end of the show for some photo highlights of the wrestling meet. Before I send you back to Elijah, Ty and Zay went out to see how people enjoyed their Thanksgiving. Disclaimer, this was filmed after Thanksgiving.
I'm Ty. Come on.
And I'm Zay.
And we filming Word on Street for
Thanksgiving.
Yay! Nah, let me go. How many plates? Nah, you can go. Nah, you.
All right, man.
Nah, let me go. How many plates you ate? Nah. What you eat for Thanksgiving, my brother?
Man, I had everything, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Aside of a change of reports. Matter of fact, how was your Thanksgiving plate?
It was trash.
The mac and cheese was dry. It tasted like pixie dust and stuff. I did not eat it at all. I did not touch it. How many plates did you eat on Thanksgiving?
About 5.
I know you had like 12.
3 people house, I got like 5 plates for 15.
I ain't really eating but macaroni and ham.
Was good?
Stop the lie.
I swear.
How y'all Thanksgiving went?
It was trash. It ain't even cook the cheese for real.
Excuse me.
I had like 6, can't even count.
Sir, how many plates did you have for this Thanksgiving?
This Thanksgiving, I had 69 plates in total.
70. I beat you, buddy.
Oh, what about you, buddy?
I had 8 plates of chitlings.
Sir.
How many plates did you have for Thanksgiving?
I only had 1, but it was really, really, really big.
Oh man, I had 3 big old plates and 2 plates of dessert.
It actually was just like some chicken and basic stuff when we got back on the cruise ship. It wasn't a Thanksgiving meal.
Thanks, Wyatt. Club news, don't forget about the Pulsera project, which we have an informational video on.
The Pulsera Project is a fair trade nonprofit organization that works with artisans in Central America and provides a market for their handmade bracelets, or pulseras, in schools across the U.S. Each pulsera costs only $5 and comes tagged with a photo and signature of the artisan who made it. Money raised from your school's pulsera sale will sustain employment for hundreds of artisans and will also fund programs like housing, healthcare, scholarships, social enterprises, and other empowerment programs that benefit the artisans and communities throughout Central America. Thank you so much for your support, and have an amazing time coloring the world with the Pulsera Project in your school.
Also, don't forget the International Club will be selling Pulsera bracelets before and after school in the lunchroom and during lunch. They'll cost $5 and will be available until the 13th, so get one while you can. As for the club schedule, there's a game club meeting room 645 later today. Then on Wednesday next week, there's art club, an academic bowl, TSA, and Surveyor Patrol in rooms 504, 640, 441, and 444. And on Thursday, there's Film Dogs meeting in room 506. Now to Braden with Pet of the Week.
Pet of the Week is brought to you by the Farmhouse Inn, with guest rooms and suites offering havens of comfort rooted in rural authenticity.
Topaz is a super friendly boy who is looking for his new home. He enjoys the company of other cats and does well playing with everyone in the cat room. He is pretty calm, but he's ready to play with someone if someone wants to. Do you think Topaz could be your new best friend? Please come by and meet him.
Now here's Ty with the Underclassmen Awards this past Wednesday.
Advanced Placement Research, Larson Etienne.
Hi, this is Ty, and on Wednesday, December 4th, MCHS had an underclassmen award ceremony.
College Readiness Math, Mary Faulkner.
And students got their awards from the recommendation from their teachers for doing a great job in their class and getting their work done.
Advanced Algebra, Ava Forrester.
Congratulations to all the students that have gotten their award. Have a great day.
All right, you may return to your seat.
Also, congratulations to the Drama Dogs for making 3rd in state.
That's it for this week's show. We leave you with some photos of the wrestling match this past Tuesday, and don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, MCHS-ABTF. And of course, we'll see you next time on Insider News.
Thank you.